Hey guys, it's me, Akira, and today I'm going to be doing the 15 Style Challenge. First style I'm going to be doing is Medi Yachts. You can find her on Instagram, and she does little speed paints in her Instagram as well, which is very interesting. Her style is a lineless art style, which is absolutely gorgeous, and was very hard to achieve in this video. The next artist that I chose was Parallel. You can find them on both Instagram and YouTube. Their artwork is very phenomenal. I love the colours that they use, and I love how pointy it is. The artwork is just unique as heck. I absolutely love the little dots that they use for their shading, and what I've done does not do them justice at all, as I've only used a reference that is more simplistic for their style, but I have done my best. And I think that it turned out pretty okay. Even if it's not as good as theirs, it still turned out pretty okay.
My chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, been repping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha. Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink. So don't stop, get it until you chin it hit it. Watch the way I navigate.
The next artist that I chose is a very unique artist, Aspeleni, however you say that. They have both a Instagram and a YouTube account. Their YouTube has some animations on it and speed paints, so if you want to check that out, feel free to. I tried to do their style with the reference that I used. The reference is not exactly the best reference, but I've done my best with the information of that reference. So with this drawing, I didn't actually have any shading on the clothing, but the hair and the face have shading on it and, you know, textures. So I think it turned out actually quite elegant. I love the way she draws her eyes and the mouth. It's very, very unique.
White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping. Look around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal.
The next artist that I chose is an artist that I've actually talked to through Instagram before. She is crummysoda. She is absolutely amazing. I love her art style. It's not what you would call like a typical pretty art style, it's more of like a gritty art style. And I love it because it can give that horror sort of theme to it, and it's very what you would in quotations call it edgy, and I really, really do like it. And I loved how she draws her expressions because they are just so stand out there. You know, the body language and the expressions all just fit so well together.
likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Duh. Another artist that I have chosen is sleepygrim. Now, I absolutely love her colours. They are desaturated, but so elegant at the same time. And another thing that I love about her artwork is that she's able to use digital platform to make traditional looking artwork, and it just works. It's so gorgeous. And what I enjoyed doing on this one was the hair. It was absolutely exciting to draw the hairs with the loop-de-loops. So yeah, she does animations as well, so she's got both an Instagram and a YouTube, so you should definitely check her out if you want to see artwork like this, because it is gorgeous.
I like when you get mad.
This artist that I chose is called Lila Yao, or Lila Yao, something like that. And what I like about her style is that it's so simplistic yet so detailed at the same time. It just really draws in the viewer. It's absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and the colorations that she chooses for the lighting and whatnot, even better. She has both a Instagram and a recent YouTube account. She doesn't do exactly animations per se. What she does is she does animatics. Regardless, they are gorgeous and you should definitely check her out.
Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
This artist that I've chosen, Unknown Spy, has both an Instagram and a YouTube account. So they do animations, and what I would say is that it's very futuristic space sort of themed, and I absolutely for it. I love the way they draw their characters. None of them have same face syndrome. All of them are very unique and stick out. You can tell them apart. So it was kind of hard to pick out a reference for my character because they would draw the character very differently. Like they would draw it in a way that is unique to their style, that is. So to do that, it was very, very tricky, but I think I got it right. I did kind of like a cutesy style and a bit of like a frog mouth or something. And yeah, I think it turned out to look a bit 3D, which is really cool. I like it a lot.
Now me, so come on and dip, bum on your lips, jump back, jiggle a hip and wiggle a bit and get ready, cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. You did it! Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, a visionary, vision is scary, can start a revolution.
This artist that I've picked should be known by at least a few of you people who are watching. Her name is Lavender Town, and she's pretty big on YouTube. She does a kind of cartoony sort of style. Hers is more of like a traditional looking type of style on her computer, which once again blows my mind because I can't do that. I try though. What I ended up doing, and I think it's quite a big mistake for this drawing, is that I kind of made it look a bit too glossy, and I don't think that Lavender Town would have done that, but regardless, I think that it still looks like her style, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I just get a tasket, I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that shit. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your kicked worse than them little Limp Biscuit. Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old boy that's dead. You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listen to techno, now let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I've been though suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. But sometimes, man, it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene. No, I'm not the first king of controversy. I am the worst things I'm Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me, so
The next style that I chose is once again someone who has a YouTube and an Instagram and does animations. Retrodile. Retrodile has very unique characters and stories, and I'm here for it. Ooh, I can't breathe. Anyway, so Retrodile has a very cartoony, simplistic sort of style, but with detailed colorations. So when doing this, I tried my best to try and mimic that, which I think turned out to be a bit of a mistake because I ended up, instead of making it look like an Arctic fox, which is what my character's creature is meant to be, more of like a rat, if anything. So, but regardless, the picture itself looks okay to say the least, but it's nowhere as near as good as their art and their style. This YouTuber should be known by pretty much everyone because he is a very famous YouTuber, but in case you don't know who he is, it is The Odd Ones Out. He is a storytime animator and his art style is very simplistic, which is kind of why I chose it, because doing all of these detailed drawings kind of drained me, so doing something that was a bit more simplistic really liberated me and gave me that bit of a break.
The body close the mind down, stitch a seam across the eye. If it can be good.
This artist that I chose is named Talis or something like that, and her artwork is kind of like Vivzy Pop's artwork, but more detailed and elegant and just drop dead gorgeous. I love the way she does her hair and the eyes, and it's just amazing. It's what I've done, even though gorgeous as it is, and I'm very proud of it, does not do her justice, because what she is capable of is so much better. She is just like, can't take my word for it, you have to like check her out, okay? She is really good at what she does.
Oh, the body swayed to music. Oh, the lightning glad. I would give it all and all. Maybe you would really ask or have a chance. You're the only one who knows. Planted firmly in the ground. Undo my heart, unzip my body, yeah. Then to my ear, clearing a deafening sound. I need a rhythm, it'll be to my heart. I listen, if it don't put me too far wrong. And if I need a rhythm, it's gonna be to my heart. I listen, if it don't put me too far wrong. Everybody smile at me, nobody pay no mind to me. Finger in position, all sweet. A little flash photography, taking a picture of you. Taking a picture of me. Taking a picture. Rammer, rammer, bang, bang, flash, bang, bing, bang, bing, bong, ding, dong, 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 dong. With a hammer, bang, bang, flash, bang, press, bang, 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 ding, dong, 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 dong. With a twist hammer, bang, bang, crash, bang, bing, bang, bong, bong, bong.
The next artist that I picked is Chua BP, which, as the name implies, is a chibi style artwork, and she does traditional stuff on Instagram. I don't think she has a YouTube, but if she does, let me know. She does really cute artwork, and I absolutely love it. I tried to do that traditional sort of thing with my artwork, but it didn't turn out to be that way, which is fine. It still turned out to be adorable, but not as her traditional art would look like. Next one up is Seal Maru or Sealball, depending on whether you want to find this person on Instagram or YouTube. They make animation memes and their artwork is just phenomenal. I love their colors, I love their exaggerations, I love the lighting, I love the composition, I love everything about Seal Maru's artwork. So when I tried to do it, it didn't turn out as well as they could possibly do it, but it still turned out pretty cool. But I think things like the shading and whatnot just didn't go as well as they could have potentially have done it.
Dated, you just might see a ghost tonight. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Sycophants on velvet sofas, lavish mansions, vintage wine. I am so much more than royal. Snatch your chain and maze your eyes. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah. Mortal kings are ruling castles. Welcome to my world of fun. Wire settle into sockets. Flip the switch and watch them run.
Now I got the orders mixed on this one. My dad was meant to be the last one as kind of like a surprise, haha. 2 people in the family are artists, but anyway, so dad is the second last one that I'm going to be showing you, which I should probably say is Jason O'Halloran. His artwork is traditional and for most part it's very detailed and shaded with greys and lighter greys and occasionally that splash of colour somewhere. More than likely for him it would be red. He does do colourful art as well, but it's more than likely that he would do red with his monochrome sort of colours. Another thing that I'll mention about Dad is that he has both an Instagram and a YouTube. However, Jason O'Halloran's Instagram has his artwork, whether his YouTube has stunts. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. And for the final style that I'll be doing for this little challenge is Daria Cohen, which is known on YouTube, or chibi_don_dc, which is on Instagram. Her artwork is kind of simplistic on the line art, however the shading and just everything about that is very, very detailed. A thing that I noticed about her artwork is that she uses one colour for her outlines, but a different colour for another character's outlines. So what I chose to do was a blue outline. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, but it's what I've done. So hopefully this turned out to be at least okay. I don't think it's actually that good, but I tried. Another thing to mention about this YouTuber is that she does absolutely phenomenal animation. You've got to check out her animation Silent. It is absolutely dope. Here are all the 15 styles together in their own form of glory. You guys can tell me which ones you like the best, which ones I could improve on. Tell me anything really. I like constructive criticism. Please give me constructive criticism. And if you like the content that I am making very slowly in very, very, very bad time slots, then maybe subscribe, maybe please. Also, in the future I will be doing animations. They have been taking a very long time to do, but trust me, when I have finished them, I will release them. They are all made in Photoshop, so it is quite a tedious process. Aside from that, bye guys!